fall. So any big warm-up we have to start off the month shouldn't last all month long.
You know, with that rain projected for Saturday, it could get a little bit muggy out at the track.
Yeah, it will. There will be a little bit on the humid side out there, and again, maybe a late afternoon shower. We hope not.
All right. Thanks, John.
Okay.
One Kentucky Derby Festival event today attracted thousands of Jefferson County students. Basketball great Julius Erving got a thunderous ovation at Louisville Gardens. Dr. J is in town talking about students staying in school. Erving says youngsters today face challenges like never before. He says everyone must help them succeed.
You know, I think if we, you know, think globally, as they say, and act locally, then, you know, we're all going to be better off because, you know, everybody will kind of be taking care of their own backyard. And if everybody is doing this and making a serious commitment to doing it, you know, the whole pie is going to look better.
A group called the 100 Black Men of Louisville sponsored Erving's visit.
A steel company used this Derby time to announce it's coming to northern Kentucky. The official announcement and the word on hundreds of jobs just ahead.
And a scandal for American Airlines. Blankets and pillows ordered changed on a plane after it carried gays. More Nightcast in a moment.
Nobody does it like you, the way that you do. Hoover, nobody does it like you.
Dodge Dakota Sport, one of America's best values. This one has a powerful Magnum V6, automatic, rear anti-lock brakes, cast aluminum wheels, special striping, and more. And after $500 cash back, this Dakota Sport can be yours for under $10,900, which is why one of America's favorite trucks. It's also one of America's best values. So see your nearest Dodge dealer today.
The great idea behind Paris Design Center is our unique way of providing home and office furnishings. Sofas for an unbelievable $4.99, $5.99, $6.99 every day. Design your own sofa with over 45 fabrics to choose from. Buying has never been so easy and easy on your budget. Come in today for these extraordinary everyday sofa prices. $4.99, $5.99, $6.99.
Paris Design. Oh, what a great idea. Nobody does it like you, the way that you do. Hoover, nobody does it like you.
If you wondered why everybody's getting into the Kentucky Lottery's new bingo.
B7, and our next number,
Bingo!
we have a bingo!
I got a bingo!
I got a bingo!
We have another winner!
Bingo!
Me too! Bingo!
We have another winner!
I won 10,000 too!
Maybe it's because there are a lot of big winners in there. Kentucky Lottery Bingo, it's your game.
I will not use the Sheriff's Department as a springboard to another office.
Bill Ryan for sheriff.
A 2-year-old girl is in critical condition after a fire at her downtown apartment this morning. Firefighters say Natasha Andrews' heart had stopped and she wasn't breathing when they found her in her bed. They pulled her out and were able to revive her. 2 other children and the babysitter, 29-year-old Bruce Bailey, had already escaped. Investigators say the children apparently were playing with a cigarette lighter. A federal court jury in Frankfort will resume deliberations tomorrow morning in the Don Blandford extortion and racketeering trial. The jury met for more than 4 hours today, then told the judge they were not close to a decision. The former House Speaker says he's pleased that one of 2 alternate jurors dismissed earlier today indicated to reporters that he wasn't sure about Blandford's guilt.
I'm hoping there are more. If you got one, there may be another one out 12, so I'm encouraged. Feel good about it, but got my fingers crossed we'll be out on these tonight. So.
Blandford says he's ready to accept whatever verdict is reached. He faces up to 65 years in prison and a $1 million fine if found guilty on all charges.
A steel business is definitely on the way to northern Kentucky's Gallatin County. It will bring 400 new jobs when the plant is built and opened between Carrollton and Warsaw. Ken Marshall was there for the official announcement.
Gallatin County, Kentucky is rural, but things are changing here. In 2 years, this county will have a new $400 million mini steel mill, employing 400 people. Rosanna Robbins hopes for one of the new jobs.
This place in Warsaw here definitely needs the jobs. There's a lot of people out of work, including myself.
The rolled steel plant will be built in this field between Warsaw and Carrollton. It's a partnership between two Canadian steel companies. Company officials say the plant will be state-of-the-art.
It will be the most sophisticated, efficient, and environmentally friendly steel mill ever built in the United States.
My pleasure.
I'll kiss him if you want me to.
At the announcement in Warsaw, Governor Jones made sure people know these are high-paying jobs of $35,000 to $40,000.
And we're not talking about just low-income jobs. We're talking about good jobs. We're talking about very, very good jobs.
Company officials hope to start building in a couple of weeks.
Today's announcement was one of the best-kept economic secrets in the state. Kentucky won out over states like Pennsylvania and Ohio. Now people here in Gallatin County are looking forward to some of the highest-paying jobs this community has ever seen. In Warsaw, Kentucky, Ken Marshall, Wave 3 News Nightcast.
Officials with the new plant say they located in Kentucky because 65% of their steel is sold in the Midwest.
President Clinton's 100th day in office will be over in about an hour. Mr. Clinton says his administration has made significant gains, but not all he had hoped.
Well, I learned that things are not going to change quite as fast as I wanted them to, but...
The Clinton team was distracted by time-consuming controversies over gays in the military. Then Republicans defeated most of the economic stimulus package, so opponents give the administration poor grades.
But, Mr. President, you got a D on the economy because you broke your promises.
But the president did get family leave passed and health care reform started. Now he reportedly plans to stay focused on the biggest issues.
A 4-day-old hostage ordeal is over tonight at the Supreme Court building in Costa Rica. Costa Rican police rescued the 18 justices and 5 workers after a gunfight at the San Jose International Airport. 5 gunmen got as much as $8 million ransom. They took the money and all 23 hostages to the airport, using them for cover until their plan to fly out of the country was foiled. American Airlines has launched an investigation to find out who ordered all new blankets and pillows on a flight that carried hundreds of gay activists from Washington to Dallas. Many gays and lesbians are outraged. American Airlines says flight attendants used some blankets to clean up spilled tomato juice, and that's why more blankets were ordered. Still, the airline is apologizing. Quaker Oats Company is recalling boxes of Captain Crunch cereals because a toy inside, 15 and 16-ounce boxes, can cause eye injuries. The toy in question is called a popper. Quaker says it has injured the eyes of 36 children.
Sports coming up, a complete analysis of the Kentucky Derby draw.
And a new ad for the Shaq. Bob Dominy at the big board next.
Thus, our test showed Hardee's Crispy Chicken beat KFC.
But did you compare it to KFC's Crispy Chicken?
No.
Isn't that because in taste tests more people preferred KFC Extra Tasty Crispy to Hardee's?
Well...
Mr. Beeler?
I've made Extra Tasty Crispy. I've sold Extra Tasty Crispy. Yours, sir, is no Extra Tasty Crispy.
Enjoy 10 pieces of delicious Extra Tasty Crispy or Original Recipe Chicken now for only $5.99.
In Lake Edna or your neck of the woods.
How would you like to drive a new car every 2 years? Well, at Greentree Toyota, your one price better dealer, you can. How about this 93 Toyota Corolla with air, power steering, and even an airbag for just $219 a month for 2 years? Or this 93 Camry with air, cruise, and more for just $239 a month for 2 years. Come in and let us show you this great new program. It's your one price better Toyota dealer, Greentree Toyota. Just 5 minutes from downtown Louisville, Highway 131, Clarksville.
Hi, Charlie.
You startled me.
What you cooking?
Nothing.
Hey, those look like Johnsonville Brats.
No.
Come on, I know a Johnsonville Brat when I see one.
They're not Johnsonville.
They are Johnsonville Brats. I love them.
Could you come back tomorrow, please? Oh, please don't do that.
Charlie Murphy's cooking Johnsonville Brats! Johnsonville Brats!
Folks can't resist the simply great taste of Johnsonville Brats.
The quotes are in on the all-new Geo Prizm. A look that easily surpasses Honda's best efforts to date. A handsomely styled, roomy, refined sedan. Inexpensive only on the bottom line. But the most impressive quote of all may be the one you get from your Chevrolet Geo dealer.
Geo Prizm, starting at $10,360 at your hometown Kentuckiana Chevy Geo dealer.
This is a fine worsted wool blend. The same quality of fabric many manufacturers use to make a beautifully tailored $300 suit. Kuppenheimer uses it to make this equally well-tailored suit, which they sell every day for just $175. So buy this for $300 or a Kuppenheimer for $175, along with some shirts and ties. Now let's give him a shirt. He's broke.
Kuppenheimer. We make our own suits, so you get more suit for your money every day.
You're watching Wave 3 News Nightcast, working in the spirit of wave country.
They drew for post positions today for Saturday's 119th Run for the Roses. The favorites avoided a disaster post position in the 19-horse cavalry charge. Mike Hartnett talked to the contenders about the draw.
Number 1 is Storm Tower. The rider is Rick Wilson.
That turned out to be the most important draw this morning because Storm Tower, the early third choice, always shows early speed, and he'll need a good break. But his trainer says not to worry.
He just outbreaks the field. You know, he's a very agile, athletic horse. You know, if you look at the Wood and the Florida Derby, I mean, 2 jumps out of the gate, he's already in front.
As for the Derby favorite, well, Prairie Bayou is sitting pretty in post position number 5.
Gate's never been a problem with him. It's been pretty kind in there. I'm really happy with it. 5-hole, like I said, 3 and 5 are my lucky numbers, so I was lucky to get the 5.
As for the other top contenders, the early second choice, Personal Hope, will break from post 7. That should help this speedster. And Union City is in good shape.
The good thing about it is I'm not on the way outside where I'm going to have to lose a lot of ground trying to get to the inside rail. And that was my main concern, and I'm glad we got the 4 posts.
You want to be anywhere in the first gate, and preferably in a situation where you're not too long waiting in the gate and not too far outside. And I would have to say anywhere from 5 to 10 is an excellent draw.
I have a son-in-law who's a Presbyterian minister, and I think he helped me.
To win the Derby, you need any help you can get. Mike Hartnett, Wave Sports.
Thanks, Mike. UK junior-to-be Aminu Timberlake has grown to 6'9", and grown weary of picking pine slivers from his backside. Word from Lexington tonight is that the seldom-used forward will transfer. Timberlake sees the initials, and the Pine wants to spend his final 2 years elsewhere. Let's go to the scoreboard. They had rain at Cincinnati just like they had it here at Pittsburgh, and the Reds are postponed. St. Louis won at Colorado earlier this evening 5-2, and the Redbirds have won 6 in a row. They are 10-8. They are in first place in the East, beat Oklahoma City 9-7. A new ad involving NBA rookie 7-footer Shaquille O'Neal and 3'11" Milton Davis. Shaq with a routine dunk, for him that is, and then it's time for the soft drink, but Davis has it. It looks like a Mean Joe Green repeat, but no way, baby.
Don't even think about it.
Please.
It's going to be cute.
Should do one for milk. Have the kid drink milk, for heaven's sake.
We'll be back in a moment with a Derby must. Armchair guests, stay in place, because when we come back, it's a simply Madden affair.
Tonight's Sports is brought to you by your Lincoln-Mercury dealers.
Naturally, we'd like you to think of Lincoln as a leader in automotive safety. But just to be fair, here's a list of all luxury manufacturers who offer standard dual airbags and ABS on every car they make. Now, where were we?
I started shopping here the day it opened because the prices are lower than a lot of places, and they're lower all the time. The best bargain was my front yard. I've got trees and things like that, and they're beautiful. They're growing real big. I mean, I always go around telling everybody how much I spent on my shrubs. My whole front yard is Wal-Mart plants. And I thought I would always go to a nursery, but it's a good store. They serve the people. I like to come here.
It's funny how a little place like this brought so many people together.
NBC proudly presents for the first time on television, Mary Stuart Masterson and Academy Award winners Kathy Bates and Jessica Tandy.
The most important thing in life is friends, best friends.
In the critically acclaimed motion picture based on the heartwarming bestseller novel, Fried Green Tomatoes, NBC, Sunday, May 2nd.
Look what's happening at your Stihl dealer Stihl-a-thon. Low prices on bright orange tags, knowledgeable Stihl dealers to help you, and great products like these. The FS36 trimmer, rated #1 by a leading consumer publication for $129.95. The versatile BG72 blower, only $169.95. And the powerful Stihl 09L saw, just $199.95. Hurry to your Stihl dealer Stihl-a-thon. See your yellow pages under saws for the Stihl dealer nearest you.
Springtime is finally here, and you promised yourself you'd get in shape. So dust off the bicycle and get in gear for the American Diabetes Association's 1993 Tour de Cure. Raise money for the fight against diabetes and ride past the beautiful spring scenery. Call 589-3837 today to sign up. Start training in the spirit of wave country.
Tomorrow from the track, you can join Wave 3's Hugh Finn and Pia Cummings for Oaks Day at the Downs. It's a 1-hour Oaks Day preview from 9 until 10 in the morning.
You don't have to look far to find a derby party, but if you drive over to Lexington tomorrow night, you'll find two of the most famous in the state. Preparations are almost complete for the Anita Madden Bash. The theme of the party this year revolves around the search for an ancient king of a lost civilization. 2,500 guests are expected to move past hissing snakes and Incan gods. Now, at the Whitney Farm, they will stick to horse racing. 250 select guests will be entertained by the socialite. And if you think it's fun throwing these parties, well, Miss Whitney says she'll gladly turn over the guest list.
Let somebody else do all that.
That's right.
Work. Okay, John, Oaks Day coming up and Derby after that. Let's get that final word on the weather now.
I know it looks kind of nasty out there tonight with the rain, but still think the sun will be out tomorrow afternoon, so it looks good for the Oaks. And the Derby, remember last night I had a little hesitation there about the chance of rain. Well, you know, there's a possibility. Late in the afternoon, we might have a shower sneak in here Saturday.
All right. What's your pick, Bob? We never got that.
I may change my mind tomorrow, but as of now, I'm going to pick Bull and the Heather to come storming up the stretch and
that
win
was
by
my
a nose.
choice. I think
Bull
I'm
and
going to
the
have
Heather?
to change it now if you picked it.
Probably a good idea.
There's a lot of partisans. Thanks very much for watching tonight.
Have a good night. The Tonight Show is next.
Only at Po Folks, home of hearty home-style cooking.
Hey, nice Camry. Don't you love it? Are you kidding? I got a great deal. I'm so excited.
It's Toyota's first big sales event of the year, and the 1993 Camry is something to get excited about. It's the best car built in the U.S. Now that's exciting.
And I think I like it.
There's never been a better time to buy a Toyota Camry. So hurry to your Toyota dealer now during the first big sales event of the year.
What would you do if you won $100 grand? Would you buy a couple vets? Would you plow it into land? Would it really float your boat? Would you start a rock band? You can win a small fortune if you hit cash fire. So what would you do with all of that money? Would you buy a private plane? Would you spend it on your honey? Would you put it into stock? Would